As a child of an alcoholic parent, this little film is to help you if you too have an alcoholic parent and you're struggling. I really hope that this helps. So something that I've never really spoken about is that I am a child of an alcoholic parent, and I wanted to share this little film for you if you're a child of an alcoholic parent, because I know how difficult that can be, and I wanted you to know that you're not on your own. And I wanted you to know that those emotions that you feel of shame, of embarrassment, of anger, of guilt, all those things are really very, very normal. I know that you're likely to love your parents, but then when they're drunk, you can actually hate them and you can get really angry at them. And you're angry at the alcoholic, the drunk parent, and then it's almost like they're a stranger to you. And then the next day when they're sober, you feel guilty because you love them again, and you feel guilty that you felt so angry and that you might have said or thought or done hurtful things. But that's really normal. I know that you might feel confused. You might feel that it's your fault and you don't understand why your parent might want to drink when they know how much it hurts you, and how much it saddens you, and how much turmoil it might cause in your home. And what I want you to know that it isn't your fault, and that your parent or your carer isn't an alcoholic to upset you. They didn't become an alcoholic because of you. They don't drink to punish you. What I would like you to understand, and this is something that I've learned from when I grew up and when I became an adult, that drinking is kind of like when you've got a sore and you put a plaster on it. So for some reason your parent has some emotional pain and they use alcohol to help put a plaster on it, to help them to feel better in the short term, and therefore it's something from their past and it's nothing at all to do with you. And I know that you probably, like me, will feel shame with your friends at school because you don't want anybody to know. But it's nothing to be ashamed of, because it's not your problem and your parent or carer is actually unwell and they are struggling. Like I said, they're struggling with something. So what I really need you to know, that all those emotions, all those feelings of anger, of confusion, of hatred towards your parent when they're drunk, that all those things are really normal. And please know, please know that it's okay, and that you will get through this, and you'll come out the other side and you'll become a grown-up like me, and then you will be able to look back and pity your parent and realise that for some reason they were hurting somewhere along the line. And there are places you can go to for help and to speak to somebody. I know that when I was younger, that we didn't have this facility, we didn't have the charities that are available now, such as the National Association of Children of Alcoholics, so that's nacoa.org.uk. I'm going to run the phone number here at the bottom of the screen for you so that you can give them a call. There's also Childline you can call, and you can speak to somebody, a counsellor through Childline, who will just listen to you and who will support you, because sometimes it's just nice to be able to get it off your chest. Because I know that when I was going through that, I was too ashamed and too embarrassed to speak to a friend or to anybody else, because I still loved my parent and I didn't want to embarrass them and I didn't want people to think badly of them. And I know that you're going to feel that way too. And therefore, one of the charities there that I've mentioned, you can speak to them anonymously, you can speak to them without judgment, you can just speak to them just to get things off your chest, just so that you can be assured that you're not on your own, that there is support out there, that it's not your fault, and that you will get through this. And I really hope that this little film has helped.